That's
All right.
good.
Now that's cool. Cool. Enjoy yourself, man.
I feel like I'm doing this for my umi, doing this for my baba, doing this for my children and grandchildren, in honor of all those who've gone, my grandparents included, and those who came before them that serve as a conduit or spiritual influence for everything that I do, everything that I say, every way that I pray. Salat and facing the east, meditation at least 5 or 6 times a week, just to deal with the beast. Praying police brutality never visits my son or neither one of my daughters before they ever become recipients of their dreams, able to spread their wings so they're able to fly over limits beyond extremes. Every breath that I breathe is another moment that brings the impossible into the possible realm of things. For my children, I do anything that I have to do. This I live as a fact, and the fact I live as a truth.
I lift my head to the sky and I spread my wings to fly, and I'ma fulfill all my dreams. And they ask me and wonder why. It's my legacy. They wanna know where I've been. It's my legacy, and I'ma believe it till the very end. It's my legacy. It's my legacy. I know nothing's perfect. No, nothing is perfect. I'ma build into my legacy. Into my legacy.
Last name the greatest, or should I say a curse? Cause lately my legacy been carried by a hearse. Big shoes to fill, young boy, your daddy's worth. I hope you never get it from the mud unless I leave this earth. Just a picture of the king, should show them what they worth. A hard-headed rebel with your neck above the dirt. Violence over silence, depend on which one the first. Can't leave it on the table, they might just go kill you first. Hope they stay they brother's keeper, they mom stay the greatest. It's 4 times I've been blessed to still be the greatest. And I swear to God, I ain't wishing no happy latest. Keep my hustle on 100, I'm allergic to complaints. Gotta live for the moment, hoping one day they can say this. It's a grade A bloodline and I do this here for making. Message to my brothers, keep your head up, we can make it. King Skuta be the greatest to my kids, ain't no
I
fake.
lift my head to the sky and I spread my wings to fly, and I'ma fulfill all my dreams. And they ask me and wonder why. It's my legacy. They wanna know where I've been. It's my legacy, and I'ma believe it till the very end. It's my legacy. It's my legacy. I know nothing's perfect. No, nothing is perfect. I'ma build into my legacy. Into my legacy.
This is adult contemporary hip hop at its finest.
It's my legacy. It's my legacy. I know nothing's perfect. No, nothing is perfect. I'ma build into my legacy. Into my legacy.
A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the sinner's wealth is laid up for the righteous.
Hey, man. When I hear that joint, bro, it's just that's one of them
Sir.
songs, man, that it's indelible, man. But before I get into it, let me go ahead and do my little preamble. Welcome to another hour of adult contemporary hip hop uncovered. I am your host, the Incomparable Redd Fidel, aka Red Carpet Red. And today, as a special guest, somebody that's I consider a comrade, someone that's dear to me in this sport of hip hop. I got my man King Skuta on the line with us, and he's joining us this evening. King
Yes,
Skuta was the one that was on that song you just heard, Legacy, that's featured on my album 555. And it was just a pleasure to have this brother agree to be a part of such a monumental song to me, because when I did it, I could have easily done 2 verses, but I felt like everything I needed to encapsulate that was in that first verse, and there was no need to say anything more. And I was trying to think, who can I put on there that I think can really complement not only the track but where I was going with it. And when I sent the call out, brother, you answered, and I appreciate you for that, man. So everyone, all my viewers, all my listeners, thank you for tuning in, thank you for joining us. But I bring to you none other than my capo, my comrade, the billionaire himself, King Skuta. Let the folks know who you are, my brother.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Salute to your brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, hey, this is boy King Skuta, man. The track is crazy. it is like I really got to get in the lab and do my work. Because it's one of those things, and like me and you have always said, when you call me, man, I know I had to answer the phone, because the music that you make and you've been making is something that I've been on, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of those rare jewels, you know what I'm saying? So when you call, I'm like, yo, to me, that's big. You feel me?
Indeed, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was big for me, man. And for us to get in the studio and lay that down, man, and it came out how it came out, man, that is nothing but blessings, King. So you already know.
Indeed. I always get people asking me, say, who the guy is on the second track? I mean, the second verse. And
right.
That's my man Studio. I like, people love how you bounced on it, the way you flowed on it.
Right.
It might just kill your kid. It might just go kill you first. Hope to God it did it.
The
way you flowed on it kind of like put me in a flavor of Pac on some songs. Pac got Pac used to get in them tracks and be, you know what I'm saying? So I like how you did that. And I guess for me, it's special to me, somewhat like you, because I know the backdrop of your story and why you saying the lyrics you're saying and who you're saying it to and about. And it just makes it that much more applicable and special when I hear the song. So definitely, man. Yeah, man. So it's an honor to even have, you tell me when we was backstage how your mother loves that song, because for an elder to hear a song like that and immediately see the jewel nature of it and love it like that, that makes me feel good to know that we did something that can stand the test of time, and it's just not a trend. You know what I'm saying? So I can really appreciate that, man. Could really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's her favorite jam, man. And like, I done made songs. She said, yeah, they're good, but that track right there, that's number 1 for her. That's number 1. You know what I'm saying?
I tell moms I am blessed and I am humble. That is awesome, man. That is awesome.
Hey, and by the way, boy, the 555 album. Listen, everybody that's tuned in right now, if y'all ain't listened to this album, you're sleeping. Like, hey, kudos to you, bro. Hats off to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Like I said, I got work to do.
Oh man, the work I hear you doing is already been impeccable. Honestly, when I hear artists like yourself and other cats that I know and I have much respect for, I feel like I'm always trying to like match their frequency and even more, because I'm so competitive, but at the same time I'm always like humbled against myself. It's like I battle myself a lot of times as an artist, which actually helps me push myself. It's kind of like that TIP versus situation, but I do it for me, man. But it's like, be honest with you, man, it's interesting you mentioned my album, because I don't know, man. It's like, I love it. I think it's dope. I'm always thinking I could do better work, but that means a lot coming from someone like yourself, because I know you really scrutinized it. You listen to it. You really kind of listen and you're not listening to it from a listener's place. You listen it, or consumer's place. You're listening to it from an MC place, like, how I may rhyme and the choice in which I'm doing this. Because I try to like just acquiesce to every beat. I try to fit. I don't like to do the same style. I like to like really fit whatever that beat is. I'm gonna marry it with the flow as well as the content. So that's cool that you feel that like that, man. Because
man, hey, boy, I'm telling you, man, you want to listen to some good music, man. Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, man. I'll wait for your project, man. When it's dropping, I've been seeing you promote you and that. There was one song you got with the guy. I can't remember his name, but like you got a feature with someone.
Yeah, Party Boy Solo, man. Young cat, man, you know what I'm saying? Trying to
shout out to Party Boy Solo for y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Party Boy.
Yeah. He is definitely a next up and coming man. You know what I'm saying? everybody on the Get Money Billionaire label, and we just trying to just put out good content, good music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the project we working right now. We working. We got I got a big project coming out with my cousin. He go by the name of Silk G.
Okay.
We got stupid, and I mean stupid hits. You know that we have collabed, and it's like perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make sure everything is tweaked and lined up right before we put it out, because that's the
Right.
main thing important to an artist. You
Right.
yeah, you can get caught up in the limelight. Oh man, I gotta drop this, I gotta drop this, I gotta drop this, right? But at the same time, you want to make sure it's right. You want to make sure it's good. You want to make sure everything good, because as an artist, we look at our music and hear our music different than what the consumers is.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they listen to it because it's a good tune, and they can vibe to it. But as an artist, we listen to it as, okay, we making sure the level's right. We hear other things that's different than the average consumer won't hear. And you know, that project is coming. We just working, just just trying to make sure it's
That's
tight.
true. That it's
Yeah,
interesting you say that, man, because I could totally agree with you, Scoot. It's like
yeah,
sometimes I have to in the process of creating. Sometimes I find that I've learned now to like put it down sometimes, because I can like overdo it and
right,
trying to make it perfect. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
sometimes the real jewel is in the imperfection. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making sense, sometimes it's that imperfection that make it like, damn, that's
Yeah,
fly. And
yeah,
I've learned how to balance being too perfect with being imperfect at times, because sometimes an imperfection is actually perfect for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
but I definitely get what you're saying, because from a
Yeah,
phonic and sonic place, I needed to sound good. Hence,
yeah,
555 is something where, like, I don't make music, and you don't need it, which is good. We don't make music to where it still sounds like demo. No, when I give you my music and when you press play, it's gonna be
right.
ready for all platforms. It's ready
That's
to
right.
go. It's gonna sound like I
That's
wanted to be
right.
comparable to a Jay-Z. I wanted to be comparable to any other big artist that you may like. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's right.
that's what the level in the game that we at right now at this point in our lives as artists. So
Yeah, that's
that's
right,
important.
man. That's right. That you hit it nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? Because this new single I got with Party Boy Solo. I wanted to step outside the box. You know,
Okay.
the single is called "Haters, Are You Okay?" You
Okay.
know, we got the
Interesting.
abbreviation acronym HAUO. You know what I'm saying? Just haters, are you okay? And everything. So I wanted to go different with it. I wanted to step outside that box. Not only just hip hop, I wanted to push it over a little more to the pop side as well.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So writing the song, man, like yourself, like when you heard the legacy track, you was writing the legacy track. I felt the same thing with Party Boy Solo, because his style, the way he raps, he's different. He's not your normal hip hop, artist. He's very different. He's versatile and of switching back from pop and hip hop. So
Okay.
I heard him on the song before I finished writing the song.
Mm.
So that's another thing. And don't forget, I got one for you too, boy. Just wait. I got one
Oh,
for
oh.
you
Send it
too.
to me, man. Send it to me. I
I
love the
got
blessing.
one for you too. Yeah,
It's
man. Yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
man. I've been doing
yeah.
features. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing features here and there, man. And
Okay.
you know what's crazy, man? It's like I've been doing features, man. But yeah, I really been. I ain't gonna even front, bro. I've been tearing the new ass out them features, man. Like I tell people, "Cat, you
Yeah.
send me a song, you bet you
Right.
I hope your pen sharp. I hope all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's some cats out of done. It's some cats out of done features that drop the blaze on there, and I ain't heard back from them.
You're not intimidating, bro. You're
Hey.
not intimidating.
And then it's those who really bought it, man. Some of my righteous brothers, man. We doing some good work, but I find it very
Yeah.
soberly humbling. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's cool, because I like you, man. I knew that we was gonna be on something together, and I rise to the level of competition a lot of times because I'm not in a group. I don't know, I'm
Right.
not in group setting. One thing about group settings, everybody's really competing. Like everybody in Woo is competing, so all the verses are always gonna be top notch, high quality. You know, any
Right,
group,
right.
you're gonna be up there. Dre always competing with Big Boy, or whether they know it or
Yeah.
say it or not, that's what they're doing
Right.
because they both want their verses. So when
Yeah.
I get a chance to collab with somebody, I'm like, okay, I already know they're about to bring the thunder. I got to bring
Yeah.
the lightning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, so it's just a matter of that. Cause I really miss that group atmosphere because sometimes it's,
Mhm.
you know, you feel like you done said all you can say as a solo artist. So it makes you really have to be that much more creative a lot of times. And it's so easy when you could just vibe with
Yeah.
somebody and you can knock
Yeah.
out a dope 16 or,
Right,
you know,
right,
and
right,
all
right.
that kind of, you know, so, you know, it's interesting, man. It's
Right,
very
right.
interesting.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man. Yeah, hey, when you do them features, bro, it definitely puts you in that working mode. It definitely puts you in that, okay, I gotta come with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
it's good competition because you both want to be able to have something to bring to the table.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
right.
hey, we all know a feature and you put somebody on a feature and they don't come with it, that can kill the whole
It can
song.
kill the whole vibe. There
It
you
can
go.
kill the whole vibe. So you know you
Ah,
want to be selective of who you choosing, but at the same time, like I do, man, I like to listen. I like to let the music take me. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, bruh, I got one for us. It's
oh man, just let me know. Let me know. It's
yeah,
funny. It's
yeah,
funny
yeah,
you say that because I remember when we
yeah.
was recording Legacy, you had when you dropped your verse, you was like, "Now, bro, you good with it? Are you straight?" I was like,
Right.
"No, you straight." Because I would have told you. Now I would have been like, "Nah, you
Yeah.
might want to rewrite that." But I was like, "No, you
Right.
good. Don't do no more. Don't overdo it." Because I had
Yeah.
already heard it in its finished state. I like when I hear a song, I don't hear the roughness. I already know how it's gonna sound. So when you laid it, I was like, "Okay, yeah, I already know that's gonna be right. That's gonna be
Yeah.
right." And the way you
Yeah.
done, don't change nothing. Just leave it how it is. When I give you this back finish, you're gonna be like, okay, that's on point. And that's what it's about, man. Cool.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
tell you
Yeah.
what, let's kind of move along in the hip hop talk in a sense. As far as let's just say the climate of rap right now, hip hop.
Okay.
What's your take right now on hip hop? Is, you know, just in general being from a mainstream level, and if you listen to, you know, the hip hop that's not mainstream, like real, you know, hip hop purists. What is your take as far as main hip hop? Do you listen to it? Are you influenced by it? Do you have any favorites that you listen to? Like, you know, just where you at with that? Because
So
I asked the question because you got young siblings. I mean, not siblings,
right,
you got young C's, and I know they
right,
listen to young music. So I want to know if
right.
you listen to any of that.
So me per se, um, bro, I don't need to listen to the radio.
Powerful.
I don't listen to the radio because being on a independent label that I run, and I want to be able to make the music how I want to make it without the red tape and telling me how to make it and how to be creative. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So me listening to the radio, that kind of puts me in a space of, okay, it's programmed. You know, I don't like labels. I don't like to be programmed. Like most people go under the assumption of, oh, you're a rapper. No, I'm not a rapper. I like to call myself an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more than rap. You know, if I need to write a song, or R&B song, you know, I can bust that out too. I'm very versatile. So I just think the state of hip hop right now, of true hip hop, you know, we got. Now I do listen to, because I got kids. I do listen to the baby. You know, I do listen to the baby. I always listen to my AT aliens like 2 Chains. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we always revert back to the old hip hop because those are the classics.
Right.
You know, and it's not too many new guys that I really can say that I do like genuinely listen to, other than the baby. I mean, J. Cole he ain't really new, but you know, I like Schoolboy Q a lot.
You like Schoolboy Q?
I like Schoolboy Q.
What do you like about him?
He's different.
Okay.
This whole it's West Coast rap, but at the same time, he can go on a feature and kill it. Every feature he's been on, you know what I'm saying? And he's not even a major, you know, artist like that.
Right.
So say, you know, but
Right.
TDE, their whole unit is hot. But I like Schoolboy Q a lot. I'm influenced by him a lot. Um, really just based off where I grew up from. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
And relating to his story is, because back home making, I mean, but tell it what it is, you either gang banging or you slanging.
Really,
You
in
know what
making?
I'm saying? And making. You
Wow.
know,
It's funny because I'm always there. I just came back from there last night. I just came back
yeah,
today. I'm
yeah,
always in making.
yeah. It's like a gang bang. You either GD, Crip, or Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I
So
didn't know
for
that was
him,
like that though.
oh yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, it's a 50-50 split because a lot of things are changing now. You know what I'm saying? With the old money and everything. Well, I like to call it old money. They got old money. That old stubborn money. They only doing certain things. You know what I'm saying, to help certain groups,
Right,
and,
right, right.
and they're starving the rest. So
Right, right, right.
I mean, if you really tune into it, like it's a shooting every weekend, like every day, almost. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Somebody out of here every day. You
Wow.
know, from the hometown, and it's crazy, but you know, that's what Schoolboy Q put me in that. He puts me in that, like, that hometown feeling, because he lets you know, yeah, okay, I did the banging, but at the same time, I was able to use my music for an outlet. You know what I'm saying? So now you see me more than what you thought I am. You know what I'm saying? He might
That's,
still have that look, but at the same time, he used that music to get him out.
that's
You
right.
see what I'm saying? So he's a big influence. Like I say, the baby man, and bro, I'm really, I'm really all over the place. You
Mm.
know, because I got deep into to the R&B vibe. Like I say, artist named Everywhere. Have you heard of him? Everywhere.
I just recently heard of him, but I don't know the music.
Yeah, yeah. So dude got a nice little piece of work right now. My favorite one from him is Positive Vibes.
Okay.
And with all the shit going on now, oh excuse me, I didn't know
No,
if
you
I
good.
didn't.
You good. We good. We good.
but
This
but
adult.
realistically, with all the shit that's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? I like to put Everywhere on to put me in that positive vibe, to keep me from going to that negative state or state of mind, and you know what I'm saying, and following into the traps of some of the things that's going on around us to
Okay.
this day. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So dude is real, he's real dope, and he's underground right now, but I mean, he's hot. He hot. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you definitely get that chance.
I'm gonna
Check
check
him
him out.
out.
I'm gonna check him. It's called Everyone. It's spelled like everywhere.
It's spelled. I have to look. It's like
I'll check
every.
him out.
Yeah, but it's like WHRR or something like that.
Okay.
It's not your average Everywhere. You know what I'm
Oh, okay.
saying?
I figured he was punning off the word. That's why I was like, I
Yeah,
wonder
he
how to
looked like
spell it.
he actually looked like a young Jimi Hendrix on his Spotify artist page.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but he's real dope. He gives out good vibes, man. And I'm trying to think of somebody else that I'm really digging right now. But like, for the most part, bro, I don't even listen to the radio.
That's
I
right.
don't.
That's right.
I don't.
And let me ask you this: as an artist like yourself, how from let's just say from a scale of 1 to 10, what would you judge yourself? And that's without being modest. That's without being humble. Like literally just being. I want you to be on some real like arrogant. Like I know where I'm at. Like where you see yourself at 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm at least a 15.
Oh my God, my dude said 15.
I'm at
Okay,
least a 15 till somebody
okay.
change my mind. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's all right, man.
but
I mess with that.
no, for real though, yeah, man. Like I say, because that's why I say I'm not a rapper. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I can hang with most of the R&B cats, but I this new project, y'all gonna get the feel of that.
I can't wait, man. I'm anticipating because I need something that I need to enrich me and I want to bang out too, man. So I'm listening.
Right.
I'm waiting, man. I want to hear you because I like your versatility because most of the songs you've let me hear in the past, you always had different styles. I was like, damn, that's what always caught my attention. I was like, damn, he know how
Right.
to he's not one dimensional, because one dimensional MCs kind of like they bore me after a while. I like to hear the versatility, and I don't care how raw your lyrics are. If you one dimensional with it, it's like you got one gear. I need to hear more.
Exactly. And that's the way I like to try to write, because I don't like buying a CD or getting a CD or listening to an album and then going, okay, that was cool, but the next I'm skipping it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to set a playlist and I like to let it ride.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Like 555.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm from the top to the bottom.
Oh,
no
man, that's
touching.
cool. Appreciate
no touching. You know what I'm saying?
Straight.
So
Hey, no chase.
You did your thing, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm working on something else. I'm cooking up something else in the kitchen right now, man. It'll be ready. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like drop some little singles here and there, because I got some singles right now in the kitchen that's blazing. Like I'm working on one tonight. I'm gonna go in the studio and record, and I'm really liking this joint because it's really addressing us as men. I've been trying to really, for me right now, I'm at a place where I just spoke about so much. Now it's like, damn, what do I talk about? Now I feel like I've been a news anchor, CNN of the hood for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
I've been narrating this shit so long. So it's like, what else can I say? So, I'm just looking at other things, man. See how I'm a vibe on it, man. You speak of R&B. Honestly, I kind of been in a place, man, whereas I find that I'm talking more about like love more in my rhymes, like relationship type stuff. And I swear to God, son, I ain't never used to be that type of MC. I used to be a straight, I know I used to be a straight chop your head off battle MC. Right. Fight the power. And now it's like everything come out my mouth is like me and the Black Queen. And so they're like, what's going on?
Yes, sir.
It's like, what's going on, man? What's happening? Somebody done put something in my water or something. What's happening, man?
Right.
Tripping, but I embrace it though. Like you said, it's a level of growth that has taken place. So I embrace it, man. But this shit is funny to me after a while, man. But definitely, brother, I find it all funny. But yeah, man. So what it is, man. So let me turn the page. I want to address 3 topics. So definitely we spoke on hip hop. We spoke on that. Where you going? Before I get off there, like, what's your project? Do you have a definitive date as to when you're going to be releasing your project or whatnot? When the people can be ready to get it and purchase it? What you got in mind?
As of right now, I had set July the 5th.
July 5th. Okay.
July 5th is very important because that's my Earth Day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And you got July 4th, which is everybody celebrating something, your Independence Day or whatever have you. Gotcha. But the 5th is my Earth Day, and to be able to bring out something, your piece of work, your art, your creativity on that special day, to me, that's just vibes, And I want everybody to get a taste of the vibe, and everybody to ride the wave, and just rock what you're doing.
That sounds good. That's a good move. That's a good move. I appreciate that. So you're a Cancer. You're a Cancer, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know it. Why we vibing. I'm right before you. I'm in June. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
okay.
So I definitely feel you, man. So that's a good thing, man. I look forward to that. That's around the corner now. That means you got to get the mixes done. You got to get the mastering done.
Hey, look, I've been sitting on some things. I just got to get a couple more, and we good. I got to get a couple more.
Now, whatever you want me to collab with you on, they're gonna be on something else, or are you trying to get me to get on this project because you at the deadline now, bro? You got a small window. What you doing?
Right. So with our thing, because I'm telling you, it's you're gonna love it.
Okay.
Right. So, like I say, I'm a perfectionist, so I like to try to piece. I like that sound, right?
Okay.
Now, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm stuck in between a limbo because it can definitely go on the project, definitely, and it can also be like a smash single.
Okay.
So I'm kind of stuck in. As a matter of fact, while I got you, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, when you have situations like this, right, where you definitely know it can go on a project, but you definitely know it'll be a smashing single. How would you, pursue that?
First, I would look at, does it fit the theme of the project? You know what I'm saying? If it fits the theme
Right.
of the project, if the project is speaking a story, and if that song doesn't add to the story, then I
Right.
won't put it on there. I would use it as that smash single and let it carry itself. Now, if it adds to it and it's a smash, then it actually can aid in actually moving the project, because people might gravitate to that song, and in turn they
Right.
got to get the project, and then they're gonna end up hearing more songs. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
if it
Okay.
doesn't
Okay.
kind of fit the theme, then I won't really go with it, and I'll just make
Right.
it shit. We can make it a smash single or whatever and ride it out like that. But if you
Okay.
feel like it just works well with the project, then we need to get busy. But if not, I think
Okay.
it's gonna happen anyway. That's how
Right.
I
Right.
approach
Right.
it. That's how I
Right.
approach it.
Right. And okay. And I appreciate that, because
Yeah,
that's, like I said, that's what I've been dealing with. But I appreciate your intake, your
for
insight,
sure,
and
for
and,
sure.
and I definitely, yeah, we gonna smash that as a single, because
All right,
bro,
sounds
once you
good.
hit the track, that's it's over the edge
For real,
already.
I already know,
Oh
because
man.
you got a good ear. Most of the songs I done heard from you, I listen to a lot of times. I listen to the track selection from artists, and that lets
Right.
me know like where their ear is at. And that's one of the things. Like
Exactly.
one of my hometown dudes, Rick Ross, hate it or love it. The dude ear is impeccable because his tracks just be butter.
Exactly.
He be picking a lot of tracks that even if you didn't have lyrics on them, you could just ride out to the beat, because the beat is so
Right.
fucking, it's so swagged out. So that means a lot. That's like, to me, one of the first things that makes a great album is track selection. And that's one of
Right.
the things that Nas has been ridiculed about throughout the course of his career on many occasions, is his track selection has not been like, the best. But as a lyricist, you can never deny that dude. But
Exactly.
sometimes his track selection is so abstract, because he's, to me, like a Picasso or a Van Gogh. He's a little different. So he
Right.
picks shit to deal with his own, to me, I think, his own eccentricness as an artist when it comes to doing lyrics. And I get that, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
I noticed you like tracks that move. Plus you Southern. And us
Yeah.
Southern dudes, we gotta have some movement, we gotta have some bottom. Of course,
That's right.
we like melody, but that shit gotta be moving. It gotta for me, my music I gotta have goosebump music. It gotta touch me to the point like I feel that music. I don't just want to hear it, I want
Right.
to be able to feel it. I want to be like, boy, I feel that shit right. I want to close
Exactly.
my eyes and go into the journey of the beat, and like, yeah, I'm with that. And that's
That's
how I'm
it.
start feeling out where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
That visual paint a picture, bro.
That's
That
where it goes.
that's that. And while we talking about the visual and paint a picture, the haters, are you okay, is gonna throw everybody for a loop on that visual.
Got you.
You know, and because I mean, right now I think it's a national theme, because everybody know who ain't got haters. You know what I'm saying? And the way things are going with the TikTok and everything, like, bro, I just see it. You know what I'm saying? As an anthem. Like, haters, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? You grinding, where as a college student graduating, you know what I'm saying, getting their masters or whatever. Haters, are you okay? I made it. You feel what I'm saying?
It's funny because I never could turn off that creativity. It's like we got a second mind that just devotes itself to creativity. As you say,
Right.
haters, are you okay? I'm already creating something. This is what I'm hearing right here. Remember that old Michael Jackson song? I'm already hearing, haters, are you okay? Haters, are you okay? Are you okay, haters? You know what I'm saying? Remember
Yes,
you've
sir.
been hit by, that
Yeah.
Smooth Criminal. So I can hear that,
Yeah.
haters. I'm hearing a
Yeah.
whole other type of song with that. Haters, are you okay?
Hey,
Haters, are you
and
okay?
hey, listen,
Are you
I
okay,
had
haters?
I had that on my mind, G. When I wrote it, I had that on my mind. And like I said, young boy, he got that sound. He got that different sound. He's different. And
Yeah.
I heard him on the track, but just by the way he raps and his tone, his delivery, you know what I'm saying? I felt that he was perfect. 'Cause like you said, like, just for legacy, you could have put a second verse on there, but you heard a voice, you know what I'm saying? You went with your instinct, and
Right.
now that's why we have legacy right now. So that's
Exactly.
the same thing as haters, are you okay, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
feeling that.
man.
I'm feeling that.
Good.
So let me
Mm-hmm.
see. Because there's so many different sides to us as human beings, as people, though we artists, and we could talk on this all day, but at the
Right.
end of the day, we're also more than that. You spoke of earlier that it's more than rap, and you speaking of that from a place of your versatility and your ability to actually write, songs and R&B music, and then probably even country music if you had to, because when you
Right.
got a skill, you can actually you can acquiesce that skill to make it be like water and fit any container you put it in.
That's right.
So
That's right.
But besides being an MC and an artist, one of the things that I'm gonna be honest with you, brother, and I mentioned it to you earlier backstage, is I truly salute you from a place of you being a father and a husband. And because so often as black males, you know, we tend to kind of get caught up in, I'll say, a lot of the vices that society either has set for us. Some of us, those vices sometimes be, you know, the game, you know what I'm saying? And that game could encompass the streets, it can encompass sports, it can encompass whatever you got getting into the penitentiary, it can encompass being just a hard worker. But a lot of times, you know, we've gotten so far away from actually thinking of like creating a family and, you know, not just having
Right.
a girlfriend or having a few chicks that you know what I'm saying, you knocking off, but actually getting a wife and settling down and building a foundation with a wife. And then on top of that, growing a family from that. And that's something that
Yeah.
many people don't see from a young couple like you and your wife. But on top of that, to have the type of and the size of family you have, because when I see your pages and I see your posts and stuff and see that you have 4 boys, not one, not two,
Right.
but you got
Right.
4 boys, you know,
Right.
with the same beautiful black woman, you know, with
Right.
establishing the same beautiful black family, bro. That is highly salutable. I'm like, that is truly, be honest with you, for me, that's bigger than you even as an artist, because it says something about your character, your person,
Right.
and also the integrity you have for actually not only having children but raising them to be strong black men and boys and going through that process. So I salute
That's
you,
right.
and just, you know, I just speak on that to some degree, and what led you to actually, you know, I would say just be that person, be the father you are. Is that something you seen coming up? Did you have your mother and father in the house, or you just was like, you know what, this is what I want for my life, and this is how I'm going to build and make this? Explain that.
All right. So ooh, get deep on it. so
Yes,
so
sir.
first thing I'm gonna do is shout out to my wife. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying?
Shout out
The
to the wife.
the Kimberly Watkins Wetlow, man, she's an incredible mother. You know what
Oh
I'm
man.
saying? Incredible wife. You know, they say we got 4 boys. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, to be a boy's mom, it's crazy.
And what's their age range, so people know?
Okay, so I got JR, he's 10. He's about to be
Okay.
11 this year. I got
Okay.
Dre, he's 8. He's about to be 9 this year in October. JR be 11 in September. Dre is in October, he'll be 9. I got Duke, my boy Duke. He'll be 4 in September as well.
Okay.
And we just had Drew, his birthday, he turned 2, in
Wow.
April. Yeah, April the 12th. So him and my wife they shared the same month,
Okay.
his birthdays. And yeah, man. So shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife, man. First and foremost, shout out to her, man, because like I
Oh
say,
man.
you know, having 4 boys and being a boy's mom, because my mom, she had 4 boys and 1 girl, and just the things that we did, and we're doing, by her being a single mom. And my pops was there, shout out to my dad, Tommy Wetlow, shout out to my mom, Kimberly Wetlow. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? My pops was there, but the system called him up, you know what I'm saying, to be honest. And he did do some time away or whatnot. And eventually, came back into the midst of everything. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. Got you.
And to speak on that, I hear a lot of guys um, might have differences with their father. You know what I'm saying? Things like
Mm.
that. But
Mm.
what I wanna do is put it out there from my perspective, right? So in the beginning, yeah, my father was there, had some hiccups, had some problems. You know what I'm saying? As a black man in America back then, you know what I'm saying, versus now, we're still going through the BS, right?
Right.
So in order for you to get caught up in the system, things like that, and come back into the picture and try to make what's right what was once wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like as black men, sometimes we have to let those grudges go. We have to
That's
let
true.
those grudges
That's true.
go. We have to really sit down and look at, okay, I'm black in America, right? I see what I'm dealing with on a daily basis. So you don't think my father went through that? You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't think
Right.
my dad went through that back then when it was pretty much worse? You see what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true.
And for me to change my perspective and like, you know what? It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what he was dealing with, but I see what I'm dealing with, so I can only imagine what he was dealing with. And until dudes understand that and grasp that and take that and try to really make a relationship with their fathers, you know what I'm saying? They will never get it. And I think that's one of the greatest things that I could have ever done in order for me to be in the place that I am now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Stop all the grudge, let that go. Whatever happened in the past happened in the past. I don't know what my father was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what my mother was and my father was dealing with at that time. But for me to let that go and say, let bygones be bygones, and to really, just talk to my dad and now we like this. You know what I'm saying? We good. Like, cause I understand the past is the past, but I think that's one of the main things that helped me being the father that I am now is because I did that.
right. Right.
Instead of having that chip on my shoulder, oh man, you went there for me when we was young. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear
Right.
most dudes. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes they feed off that energy. They go. So when I hear that, I be like, hey, bro, slow it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You don't
right.
know you don't know what your pops was dealing with in the system that he was. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
back
right.
then it was, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like we
I
dealing with
totally,
stuff now.
I totally concur with you. I totally agree. And it, you know what, man, that's big of you to even come to that realization, because so often we get selfish about what we feel and what wasn't taking place. But
Right.
our pops them were from an era. Then from Macon, where you from, I can
Yeah.
imagine how even worse
Yeah.
that was. That's like
Right.
Jericho to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
it's so
Right.
many aspects of that, and we got to understand the dynamics of what his pressure was at the time.
Right.
Whatever he even got caught up, jammed up with, that had him sitting down for a minute, could have been an attempt to try to do better for his family, but just he had to do what he got to do and took that chance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's so many different dynamics, because I could relate, because my pops wasn't there and kind of caught into the same situation.
Hmm.
And then even in my pops, is a situation whereas he was a substance abuser. So, and that's a whole nother dynamic, because not only
Right.
that, now I'm
Right.
dealing with somebody who dealing with their own demon, their own. They not even fit to really be in a position to take care of a family, because they dealing with themselves trying to just maintain. So
Right.
it's a deep situation. So we got to learn to forgive and also help build, because a lot of times our parents have us and we have our kids, but
Right.
sometimes these spirits come back older than us. Sometimes, like out of your 4 kids, you probably done gave, or your wife done gave birth probably to one of y'all elders. Y'all, they just in that little body, but from a spiritual
Yeah.
nature of it all, they
Exactly.
probably ancient. They ancient. That's why we be like, "What these kids so smart at it? They've been here
Right.
already." Well,
Right.
in actuality, they have been here.
Yeah.
They are revisiting this plane again to complete something that probably wasn't completed in the time. And it's your job just to guide them and raise them. But they probably wiser than you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of
Hey,
what you
fact.
know what I'm saying. So it gets
Fact.
that real. You know what I'm saying?
And that's facts, brother. Cause like, man, like I said, it not to be able to take that and turn it into that perspective, man. That's where I am today. And you know what I'm saying? I love my boys. I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? I love my life. You feel me? I love my life, and just to be here. And when I'm away working or whatever, man, and I come home, it's such an enjoyment to hear daddy, 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 daddy. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is just that extra boost that you
Mm,
need to keep
mm.
pushing.
Well,
To
I feel
keep,
that. I feel that in my own heart, bro. That's beautiful, bro.
yeah,
Because
yeah, man.
black boys need black fathers, man. Black boys
Yeah,
need black
yeah,
fathers, man.
yeah. These boys, man, they really put me in the light of I'm the greatest thing on this earth. So
Woo!
when you ask me, what do I rate myself at? Yeah, I'm a 15, because I know my four
Yes,
soldiers ain't gonna
sir.
let me rate myself.
Yes, sir.
They
Yes,
ain't gonna let me
sir.
be the humble pie. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes,
They,
sir.
they put me up on that pedestal, man, and just to be up there and they looking at me like, oh man, like for instance, over the weekend, you know what I'm saying? My mom had the kids, and I surprised my wife with a little getaway up in the cabins. You know what I'm saying, with some good friends and everything. But I know my mom went live, and my 2-year-old, matter of fact, excuse me, that was Duke, my 3-year-old.
Okay.
To hear him say on live when she was doing a little live feed, the song "Haters Are You Okay" came on. They was playing it because they had a little cookout, right?
Okay.
To hear him say, "That's my daddy. That's my daddy song." You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, that was the greatest feeling in the world, man.
Man, that's beautiful, brother.
That
That's
was the
beautiful.
greatest feeling in the world. And he asked me anytime I'm doing something now, he asks, "Daddy, is that you? Is that you?"
Man. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's all
So,
right.
you know, hey, I love it, bro. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world, man.
So let me ask you this: y'all gonna shoot for that girl like your parents did?
No, no. And you know what? See, that's why we got 4 now. Because you know what I'm saying? We was trying to make that girl. But it wasn't in the cards, man. You know, it wasn't in the cards. So
oh man,
I take it for what it is, because even my wife like being a boy's mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she says it's easy, and it is easy, man. You just dress these cats, hey man, get them a haircut, boom, boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? They play with anything in sight. So you know, yeah, man.
and
It's easy.
for her it's a blessing because she protected on every end. She ain't got nothing but men around her. Young
Oh
masculine.
yeah,
She protected on
yeah,
every. She's the true jewel of the whole house. Except
yeah.
her father, mama. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, oh yeah. And see, my oldest, he just like me.
saying?
You know what I'm
Real.
saying? He's a spitting image of me, JR,
Real.
man. He my dude. Like, he already know. Like, when I gotta work and stuff, man, he walk around the house, make sure everything locked down. You know what I'm saying? He yeah, he right there. So
oh man.
when it comes to mom, hey
Yeah.
man, listen, cause like, okay, to be honest, let's say if I forget to do something or something, right? You know,
Yeah.
I forget to do something or something. He'll check me. He'll be like, "Hey, Pop, don't you think you want such and such for moms?" You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, boy, what? But at the same time, he right. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, oh, I appreciate the reminder. He that type of dude, you
Oh,
know.
that's all right, man. That's all right,
Yeah,
man. That's
yeah, man.
honorable. He already got honor. He already stand on his square. That's all right, there, man.
Yeah,
That's all right,
yeah,
man. That's cool right there,
yeah,
man. That's
yeah,
all
man.
right, man. That's that's man. It's just you just a complete being, man. I fuck with you, dog. You good people, man. You my
Hey,
dude.
likewise, brother. Likewise, you
oh man,
already
you
know.
my dude, man. But that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you already know.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this, man. For our hour up, I definitely want to get around to talking about the brand. Now, the brand, you just kind of privy me to something as you was talking. I didn't even know you had then expanded the billionaire concept to a label. So you got Billionaire Records. Well, tell me about that, because I know you got
Yeah,
Billionaire the brand with the shoes and all that, but how does all that
right.
encompass each other?
So, Get Money Billionaires, that's the music label.
Okay, Get Money
Um,
Billionaires. Okay.
yeah, Get Money Billionaires is a music label. It's more than a music label, but I want to venture into film as well. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Doing things like that. And then I just branched off the Billionaires brand, which, as you can see, my gear
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Billionaires brand hat with
all
the shirt, the mats in the back. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
all right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's
with the
up.
custom packs and everything. Got my patches and all that. But
That's what's up.
yeah, Billionaires brand, which is, you can go to thebillionairesbrand.com right now and check me out. I got stuff up on the website, shirts,
You
hats,
got
you know.
where the shoes at? You got the shoes on?
Got
You got
to, I don't have them. I can hold on. Hey, yo, Brandon shoes. I
That's
got
right.
so I got the shoes on the website. You go on the website, you'll be able to get the shoes and everything like that, because man, they genuine leather, and bro, them things feel nice. They comfortable.
Got you.
They comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So everything is on thebillionairesbrand.com. And
Okay.
I just pretty much, oh, my man. Appreciate that. So these right here, and these are JRs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Can you see that? Hold
Oh yeah. That's a nice, and I love the design because I'm not a big sneakerhead. I don't like bulky shoes because I'm kind of slim.
Right.
I don't be it look like clown shoes on my feet. I like how
Right.
they look like deck shoes. They kind of they got style. They swag.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the material? What's the material? Is it like a leather or what is that?
This is vegan. Oh, appreciate it. Look at my dogs coming through for the clutch. So of course, you know, I got the boxing and
Okay.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Got everything
Nice.
and everything. And so actually this is vegan genuine leather. You know what I'm saying? In the prints of croc skin and snake skin. This is your croc skin. This is your snake skin here. You know what I'm saying? And I went with
that's dope.
I went with the gold because I didn't want to get into you know how Peter is.
Yeah.
About the animal rights control and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make something that's you know not harming any animals and be able to last for a long time because these are guaranteed 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Yeah. So like I said, I got the gold bottom here all around. You know, like say snake skin here and everything. And everything was designed by myself. And on the front of the shoe, I got the Billionaires brand logo, and there's one also inside with Billionaires brand on it.
Got you.
Yeah. So I actually collabed with a company out of Italy, Alive Shoes, and I've actually been working with them for 2 years now.
Got you.
I have created over six shoes with them, and they put me through a little test phase, and pretty much this shoe came out on top. You know, so I was like, all right, cool. Let me run with this shoe. Let me see how it does. But I also had some shoes, Billionaire Candies.
Okay.
You know, for the ladies that we're probably gonna try to push those too. And I know the shoe game is crazy right now because I mean the price of these shoes are up there competing with the Jordans. You know, they're not competing with the Yeezys because the Yeezys is they out of there. But they're up there competing with the Jordans and your average Nikes and things like that. And the reason being that all of these shoes are custom made. They're genuine leather, you know what I'm saying, guaranteed to last you between 10 to 15 years, stuff like that. Everything is hand stitched and everything is custom made. So, you know.
It's funny you say that because I too have been dealing with Alive shoes for about the same amount of time. I have a shoe that I made from them, my adult contemporary shoe, but my line is called Grussel. And basically I just took grind and hustle and made it one word Grussel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my line is Grussel, and my shoe kind of is similar to yours to some degree, but I made it kind of like a wallaby. I kind of like the little quarter look on it, kind of, you know, because I always was a fan of wallabies and buck shoes, and I kind of wanted to something like that. So so definitely, matter of fact, on my next show, I'll show my shoe because when I seen the box, I was like, okay, yeah, that looks familiar to me as far as the design. So yeah, to add on to what you're saying for those who are viewing this and listening. They Alive Shoes, that company in Italy, they definitely make quality shoes. The shoes are very sturdy, like you said. They're custom made. The stitching is impeccable. When I got my first test copy for me, I said, well, let me buy them for me and see how I feel about it. I love the shoe. And I've got nothing but like rave reviews on it because mine is leather round. And I used the suede. I took the suede concept, and it's like I use like a tangerine orange, something kind of different. And I use suede, and inside the tone is ACHH for adult contemporary hip hop. So it's like then I got the Grussel. So I definitely feel you, man. And I'm gonna start actually showing that too. And like you said, they not a cheap shoe, but they're not an over expensive shoe, but they're not a cheap shoe. But at the same time, I think they're a worthy sneaker, and that's something that not only you could collect from the sneaker standpoint, but the box is a collector's item. They do great on they do great on the packaging. The packaging I was impressed with as well. So it's custom made. You could design the packaging for those who may want to check out their site. But yeah, definitely, man. I'm with you. I'm hip on that. Yeah, they definitely do great work. Great work.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. You know, and you know, I got multiple things. I'm a jack of all trades, man. And earlier we were speaking on the boys. I'm currently currently doing some things with sports agency. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I'm trying to get that under my belt as well because, like I said, I got 4 boys, and we see how the sports world is and things like that. Because I don't want to. It's not to protect them, not to be like a Papa Bear, because eventually they're gonna have to learn. But at the same time, if I'm able to do like Rich Paul, you know what I'm saying, understand the game, the business on how to get kids money and funding and not have to be one of those struggling or starving athletes. You know what I'm saying? And you hire an agent that really don't have the best of your interest, things like that. Then I'm gonna eliminate that as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Indeed.
It's all based off knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And
Indeed.
what you're trying to do. So yeah,
As their baba and their father, that's your job.
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So you only doing what you're supposed to do. That's real.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
peace right there. That's peace right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
brother. Well, look. This what I definitely would like you to do, man. Because I really enjoy this hour with you, brother. Every time we get to build,
Likewise.
we don't get to talk like we would like to, but when we do,
Right.
it's always a blessing, and I find it very edifying because it's like I'm kind of talking to myself, somebody who understands me. And for those who are looking at this, I met my man King Skuta on the job. We used to work together, and
That's right.
it was ironic that he and I crossed paths and our livelihood, in the way in which we pay our bills. But as soon as he told me he did music and I did music, we kind of just vibed with each other. I heard his music, he heard my music, and it was
Right.
like an instant connection. So it was just, I believe that sometimes the Most High do things in the most brilliant of ways, because even though we not at those particular jobs anymore, you and I stayed connected, and the music was out the thread that kept us bonded. So I
That's
appreciate you,
right.
my brother. Definitely, I appreciate you.
Hey
But
man,
indeed, yeah, definitely.
I appreciate you, bro. You already know. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Kudos to you, man. I love the platform. Keep doing what you're
For
doing.
sure.
You know what I'm
Indeed,
saying?
my brother. Indeed, I will, man. Indeed, I'm gonna go on your site too and cop me some of that gear. I need that
All
hat,
right.
that shirt, and all that. I want to definitely be rocking
Appreciate
the
it.
billionaires joint, man, for real, because I feel like I'm a billionaire myself.
Hey, and that's the whole thing. Putting in that state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Most people
exactly.
are like, oh, I gotta be a million. I gotta be a millionaire. Because in actuality, everybody's been a millionaire already. If you've been working over 10 years, 10 to 15 years, you already not hit that by far.
Indeed,
You
indeed,
know what I'm
indeed.
saying?
And
So why not?
if you ain't hit it, you definitely done made your employer a millionaire. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's facts. But look, man,
Right.
before we leave, let the viewers and the listeners know where they can reach you, where they can go get your music, and every
Okay.
platform that you on. So so people can start following, people can be hip to your music, and that's definitely be anticipating July 5th when you drop that new joint.
That's right. That's right, man. It's your boy King Scooter, the one and only yours truly. You can go to get the gear at thebillionairesbrand.com. You can go to get the music on any music platform right now. Go on to King Scooter. Shout out to Party Boy Solo. Shout out to Mark Anthony. About to do a feature with the young kid. Y'all look out for that. Also, Redd Fidel, my man, right here. Live in effect. And yeah, man, just check it out. King Scooter, man. DPHA King KingSkuta. The King Scooter. That's the Instagram page. Check me out.
You got brother?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, let me plug in my
All
phone.
right.
About to go dead on me. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Trying to get it before I go. Hold on. I'm racing, trying to get it in there. I'm in the game. Hey, it's crazy how we technology be having us at the mercy of it, don't it?
you feel me?
I looked up. I looked up. I had 1% left. Like, oh boy, let me hurry to get. I had to run to the truck. Forgive me. But yeah, man. So definitely,
yeah.
man. I'm. When you were saying that, did you hear like some static or some stuff going on?
Yeah.
When
It
you
was a
just
little
giving
static.
your shot. When you was just giving. Say
Yeah, it
it
was a little
again because
static.
I heard it too. I want people to really say it again so people can hear you clearly. Repeat that.
All right, no doubt. So check me out on the gram at the King Scooter. That's THAKINGSKUTA. The King Scooter on the gram. Make sure you want to check out the merch. Go to thebillionairesbrand.com, as it says, thebillionairesbrand.com, and look out for that feature Redd Fidel coming soon. Look out for that
Hey, I
Mark
appreciate
Anthony
that, God.
feature. Hey, bro,
Appreciate that, God.
once I send it to you, because and I'm gonna tell you right now, once I send it to you, I'm already have mine on there. I'm gonna have a hook on there, and you do your work, bro. You do your work.
All right, I got
Yeah,
you, man. I
it's
got you.
gonna be like that.
The alchemist
Yeah,
will. I will perform my alchemy on it. Believe that.
right. Matter
Sound
of fact,
good, King. Sound good.
I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's do it in the studio session with it. Let's do
Hey,
it in the studio session.
come to the spot. I got the studio at the spot, so come to the spot. That's one thing since the last time we seen
Okay.
each other. I built my own in-home studio, so come to the spot.
Word.
I record at will now. I'm set up, so I got the whole
Oh,
lab. You know
and
what I'm
see
saying? So
that's what I'm trying to get to right now,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, definitely come
Okay.
through,
All
man.
right. Cool.
We could vibe at will. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, say no more then. So this thing might
for
come
sure.
out even sooner.
All right, so I
It
tell
might
you
come out
what,
even sooner.
we gonna chop it up off air. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I'll hit you up,
that's
and then
right.
we designate a date and the time when we can get together, and because my weekend's pretty free, and
Okay.
just let me know what you looking like, and we
Yeah.
set a time and we could just vibe. Let's get in there and this just work. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's do it, brother. Hey, man,
All right,
appreciate
sound
the
good.
platform, brother. Keep doing your thing, man. Salute to you.
I appreciate you. Salute to you. Thank you, God, and man, enjoy the family, man. One love to y'all. All right.
All right, peace, God.
All right. Peace.
All right,
Salute.
salute.
Peace and blessings to the viewers and listeners. I want to thank you for actually joining us for another segment and another hour of adult contemporary hip hop uncovered. Today's special guest was none other than my comrade and capo, King Skuta. Brilliant, brilliant artist, great father, great man. And it's good to have young black men that exist in this time that not only push to be, I would say, great versions of themselves, but push to be great fathers, great husbands, great examples for young black boys to see and not just hear about, but actually see and actually be a model, a paragon for those that need them to be. So I'm very, very honored to have my brother on this evening. And again, man, y'all know how we get down. I am the Incomparable Redd Fidel, aka Red Carpet Red, which is one of my monikers. And it's a beautiful Saturday, man, and I'm just enjoying this whole movement. I'm enjoying what we're building. I'm enjoying this platform. Of course, we're learning daily. We're learning with each weekend that we have someone on, or I'm learning more, and I'm just taking this platform to a higher place in a sense of reaching those like minds that can expand the consciousness of this adult contemporary hip hop, because it is very real. And not only is it real, it's a movement. But the reality of it is that it's inevitable. If you are an artist, a younger artist, and you are doing music, you're going to become an older artist doing music. And when you become an older artist doing music, you got two choices: to stop doing music, or to continuously, or I'll say continue to do music. And when you continue to do music at an older age, you're now doing music as an adult. So you have to make a choice on if you want to do rap that is concomitant of when you were young, or rap that appeals to you at an adult level, reaching an adult audience, actually igniting adult minds. And that's when you're now doing adult contemporary hip hop at its finest. You feel me? Anyway, man, 555 is out. 555 is out. 555 is out right now. You can download and purchase your copy right now at redfidel.bandcamp.com. It's also available on all streaming sites: Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify. What else am I forgetting? It seems like there's another one I'm forgetting, but it's available on all those streaming platforms. Download it, man. Listen to it. Support the movement. You will not be disappointed. And my special guest tonight, King Skuta, he's on that album. He's on the very last song, a song called Legacy. Check that song out. It was the song that started off my program this evening, but it's also the song that ends my album, because it's the proper and it's the perfect closing song to the next chapter of something great. Anyway, man, it was a pleasure having you all with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you next weekend. Salute from Redd Fidel. 1.